The 2025 Cincinnati Open began before the 2025 Canadian Open had even finished, an interesting development that caused quite the stir. As Ben Shelton and Karen Khachanov and Victoria Mboko and Naomi Osaka prepared to play their Canadian Open finals, the first-round matches in Cincinnati were well underway. By the time Shelton had beaten Khachanov and Mboko had defeated Osaka to clinch the titles in Canada, several big names were already out of the Cincinnati Open. The likes of Venus Williams, Katie Boulter, and João Fonseca were knocked out in round one of the Cincinnati Open, while the Canadian Open was still ongoing. This strange phenomenon was a result of the new format introduced for 2025, where the Canadian Open and Cincinnati Open are set to be played across 3 weeks. Giving his verdict on the 3-week format, former world number 1 Andy Roddick shared whether he was a fan of the change. Andy Roddick thinks the 3-week format works and wants Indian Wells and Miami to follow suit. During the latest edition of Quick Served, Roddick shared his thoughts on the 3-week format. "I've got to tell you guys the 3-week situation. I am mad just because it added a week. I am a broken record," he said. "But now, having seen this event, I was with the tournament directors up there and Tennis Canada, and they did not disagree with what I was saying. It's like the Spider-Man meme where anyone you talk to just points to the other one and says they added a week. We only added 4 days. The ATP Tour legend wants to see the other 2-week Masters 1000 tournaments work together to mesh their events into a 3-week period. I like it way more than I thought with the 2 events smashed up against each other," he said. "The 3-week model does not bother me. Now, why can't Madrid and Rome do that? Why can't Indian Wells and Miami do that?"